a girl. Her name is _the Mo Show. If a girl gets pregnant and doesn't desire to be a mom, abortion is an option. If a man gets a woman pregnant and doesn't desire to be a dad, but the woman wants to keep it, what are his options other than being a deadbeat?
Hold on, TJ. Wait.
Hold on,
wait.
Are women who get abortions deadbeats?
I don't think it's fair for you to force a decision on somebody that really don't want to be in that position, because all you're going to do is cause the child harm. All you're going to do is cause yourself harm.
I bring a child into the world that you don't want or the man don't want. Like, because then the kid going to grow up miserable because they with a parent who don't really want them. And it shows. A lot of people who don't want their kids, when they have their kids, them kids grow up miserable because their parents never really be in their life.
Having an abortion, that's really a very conscious decision.
But women had these kids for the right reason.
Yeah, no.
Man, don't
Shut
think
the fuck up.
Don't think that just because you had that baby is gonna change anything between you and that man if you don't want that shit to change. It's not gonna happen.
When you get pregnant, people show you who they really are.
It's not gonna happen. It's
I'll
not
show
gonna
you
go
what
the
it
way
is.
you think it's gonna go. Trust me.
You looked at me.
No, I don't agree on that. I'm not gonna lie. I have had an abortion before. But, I mean, technically...
Murderer!
Oh, my God!
I am not! The John wasn't even a baby yet!
This your boy Victonio, Charlie.
And this your boy Joyner.
And this is.
Smoke at the shop.
Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all that good stuff. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. Each and every Tuesday, 8 o'clock, Charlie. Earl, we got a special guest, man.
Sure the fuck do, man.
My motherfucking dog, Octavia, a.k.a. Slim motherfucking Thugger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all. What it do? What it do?
Let them know where they can find you at, man.
You can find me on Instagram at Slim Thugger. That's it.
That's it. How you spell it?
John.
T-H-U-G-G-A? Thugger? Oh, cool. Put an H on the back.
Bitch.
About to do that shit right now. Don't worry about it.
That's not a flirt. That's
No, I
all.
wasn't a flirt. That was
Oh,
God damn.
somebody got to go.
Speaking of motherfuckers, oh my God.
oh, shit. Here we go.
Ooh, I'm not going to segue that like that.
What happened to
Please
Virgil?
don't.
I'm not going to segue like
Oh, my
that.
God.
Jade, help me out, baby, with the topic of the night.
Oh, shit.
I'm not even going to segue
was
it
you
like
about
that.
to say?
I'm not going to
I
say
want to see
it.
what the topic is.
Well,
Wait till you hear the topic, then you're going to know where I was going to go with it.
There's a tweet that came about. And it comes from a girl. Her name is _the Mo Show. If a girl gets pregnant and doesn't desire to be a mom, abortion is an option. If a man gets a woman pregnant and doesn't desire to be a dad, but the woman wants to keep it, what are his options other than being a deadbeat? Are
Hold on,
women,
TJ. Wait.
Hold on,
Wait.
Are women who get abortions deadbeats?
Before us men answer, I want to hear from the women,
please,
from
yes.
1, 2, 3. I
'Cause-
want to hear from y'all first.
This is baby.
No, I don't agree on that. I'm not gonna lie. I have had an abortion before. But, I mean, technically...
Murderer!
Oh, my God!
I am not! The John wasn't even a baby yet! The motherfucker was still a jelly roll swimming, baby. It was still forming. It wasn't even there yet. They didn't even have a heart. The fuck? Man, that motherfucker was still a jelly bean up in here.
I support
But
abortion.
personally, no, I don't feel like a mother's a deadbeat because she gets an abortion. Because, I mean, technically the baby not here, so we no shade. If this is a sensitive subject, I love you in the name of Jesus, my bad. However, though, like,
That girl good.
real shit, the baby ain't here no more. The baby is gone with the Lord. And now the baby is chilling. You know, I ain't got to take care of the baby. But when your baby is here, yeah, I feel like, but no, I don't agree with that either, honestly, because I just feel like as a mother, when you get pregnant and you decide to have a child and you know that that man doesn't want that child, All right, bitch, put your big girl drawers on and take care of your baby, whether that nigga gonna be here or not. I'm not gonna force no man. I don't force my child's father to be in his life now. I'm still good. I'm thugging. He got 7 kids.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
You
But
got
I
7
don't
kids?
force. No, fuck no.
Her
I got
baby
one.
daddy got 7
She said,
But
baby,
no,
the
my
buck
baby
stops here.
daddy, he do. My bad, good. But my baby daddy, he do. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like my son was the firstborn. He never took care of my son. You know what I'm saying? We were young, but I'm not gonna be like, hey, what are you doing? Take
nigga
care of
gonna
my
be watching that
baby.
joint like,
Fuck
God
no.
damn
I'd
it.
rather you not be around my baby if you don't want to be around my baby. That's just my thing. I don't.
We
see
kind of do
this.
have the benefit of the
We
doubt.
just lost a
too,
follower.
'cause we have a choice, and we kind of got a small time frame to make a decision.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm kind of.
I'm sorry for.
I don't think you're
Rennie gotta
deadbeat
go,
if
Rennie
you
gotta
decide
go,
to have an
BG.
abortion though, because we have, like I said, we have a choice. I mean, you can have a kid or you don't. Now I feel like if you do decide to keep the child and he made it known like from the jump, hey, I don't want a kid. I mean, it's up to you at that point as a mom. What are you gonna do? You have to make a decision, like she said. But I don't know. But then if the child gets here and then he's like, oh well, I don't want to be a father. I think you're a deadbeat for sure. Because you know that the child is actually here now. Child is living, breathing, came out the pussy already. It's
But
What's
that tweet
up?
never said nothing about the child getting here.
Go ahead, Serenity. Go ahead.
TJ
Go ahead.
is
Go ahead.
Honestly, I don't think you a deadbeat if you decide to get an abortion, because at the end of the day, why bring a child into the world that you don't want or the man don't want? Like, cause then the kid gonna grow up miserable because they with a parent who don't really want them, and it shows. A lot of people who don't want their kids, when they have their kids, them kids grow up miserable because they parents never really be in their life. So, okay, but listen, my point is, okay, I'm talking.
No, if the
Can you
kid
shut
makes
up?
it.
That's not what the tweet said, though. It said
It said, "Are you a deadbeat for having an abortion?" And I said, "No." That's what I said. So just shut up. I'm saying in reference, because if the kid did, then that's what will happen.
You better
So
go
just
off,
shut
Rennie.
up before I knock you out with this fucking mic.
There you go.
Anyway,
Big Rennie.
but I think that if
Go
you
off,
if you
auntie.
have a conversation
Hi, Snoop
beforehand
Dogg.
with the guy and you know that he don't want kids, I think the best thing to do is to make him wear condoms, so you won't have to worry about that. to
Make him
begin
do
with.
what?
Make him wear condoms.
y'all know he don't believe. Y'all know
What
he
he
don't
do to you?
Prevention methods.
Yeah, if you don't want no kids, you better wear a condom with me because I don't
do what the
believe in
fuck I want.
abortions.
All right.
Oh,
well,
hold on. My bad, TJ. I didn't mean to cut you off. That opened up a whole new section, though.
Did
So
it?
say,
It ain't
shut
open up no condoms.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. So listen. So say y'all having a wild night and y'all don't use a condom. You know the nigga don't want no kids. Or what if he got 2-3 kids? He said I don't want no more kids, and you get pregnant. That make him a deadbeat though.
Young man, you have 72 hours to go get a motherfucking plan B. Stop
Technically,
playing so
you have
much.
5 days.
Sometimes
days.
that jump don't work.
5
Yeah.
days.
That make
It's more
And if
accurate.
you're over
It's
150
more
pounds,
accurate.
take
Yeah.
2
You
or
need
it won't
2.
take.
Yep.
you
And
know.
if you're don't take a plan B while you're
Yeah.
ovulating, it's not gonna work.
If you over 150 pounds,
So that
it
means
might
between them
not
5
work.
days,
So
you
they
can
still
still
you to
shoot the
take
club
2.
up.
But me personally, I'm not doing that.
It's just most effective in the first
I don't-
72 hours.
So is the nigga a deadbeat?
Is he a deadbeat?
Yeah, if he don't want to have a kid, but you pregnant, but he don't want to have the kids, does that make him a deadbeat, or you just gonna raise him by yourself and be alright with that?
It's really all on the woman for real. Like if you know he don't want a kid and he decided not to be in your life, that's all on you now. You gotta make shit work.
Right, but you're not gonna look
He's
down
still
on
a
him.
deadbeat because as a man, why
Oh.
would you want
That's
to
between
even
him
fucking?
and God.
Why would you even want to be in the same world, same city, and you got a kid out here and you just don't give a fuck? You a deadbeat to me. Regardless of how the situation goes, it's a lot of niggas out here who didn't want a kid with the parent that they got their baby mother with, and they still motherfucking
child.
take care of their fucking kid. A lot of niggas didn't want their kids, and they still take care of them. So at the end of the day, if you out here and you got a kid and you don't take care of him, you a fucking deadbeat. Mother, father, you're a deadbeat. Period. If you a mother and your grandmother taking care of your kid or your mother taking care of your kid, you's a fucking deadbeat.
I was about to say, it's a bunch of
period.
deadbeat
It's a
mothers.
lot of
Alright.
deadbeat bitches
We be
out
seeing
here.
them at
too.
the
So
club
as
every
gentlemen, give y'all take, and then I'm gonna flip the script real fast.
Who wants
Go
to go
ahead.
first, guys?
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean,
I think
I'm
y'all
not.
should
I'm
save
not
the
gonna say.
ignorance for last.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not about to be ignorant.
My answer really not about to be
I'm
ignorant
not
though,
be
Mike. On some real shit, how I feel about that shit is, I think that's lines that we can't cross. Like that's a unwritten rule that you can't break. You know what I'm saying? Like we as men, we wasn't given the ability to give birth to kids. You know what I'm saying? I feel like God gave that to women for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So us as men, we will never know what it feel like to understand to have to make that decision. Yeah, we can be quick to be like, yeah, I don't want no kid, but at the end of the day, that shit ain't up to us. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is all on the woman. It's her body. She got to deal with all that shit. So, and my mind is just like, whatever you decide, that's what I'm gonna do. But my mother ain't raised no bitch, so if it's my kid, I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my little spill on it.
Well, let's talk. It's like, nah. On some real shit, I don't know. Because I just feel like if we going to stay on the topic of is the woman a deadbeat for getting an abortion? No, she's not. But it's a very, like you said, it's a very thin line because, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of us have been in a situation before where condoms has not been used. You know what I'm saying? Like you be lit, some shit be happening. You know what I'm saying? Shit do happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think while I don't think it's fair for how to say, I honestly don't think it's fair to say my body. It's fair for women to say my body, my choice. Let me rephrase that. It is y'all body, it's y'all choice. But I don't think it's fair for you to force a decision on somebody that really don't want to be in that position because all you're going to do is cause the child harm. All you're going to do is cause yourself harm. All you're going to do, I mean, the nigga probably don't care. But, like, as far as you and your child, it's just not, I mean, I'm not saying that we don't got strong black mothers out here, but it's just situations where it's just like, why put yourself through that situation? Why put a kid through that? Fuck you. Why put a kid through that situation if you don't got all your shit together? Well, even if you do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the problem with a lot of shit is just that it's so many single parent homes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you don't get that knowledge from both sides. You don't get that love from both sides. So that's why a lot of people grow up fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're in a regular family home. Yeah, even if you're in a family like a two-parent home, so you can end up fucked up. But I feel like it's a lot easier for you to get to be straight away if it's a single parent. If it's a single parent there, because you know what I'm saying, as a father, I got girls. If I ain't had a mothers in my life, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's on both sides. Women want to be this and that, but sometimes you don't know as far as like for boys especially, even girls, but like having a man's presence in there means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I know everybody want to be strong, everybody want to be this, but I feel like and I agree with what Rennie said, like at the end of the day, you do need to, if you want to have sex, you want to do all this other shit, it's always a risk of having a kid. It's always a risk of catching some shit. That's just the game you're going to play. So if you want to have sex, do be safe. You know what I'm saying? I know we play all the time.
We playing Russian roulette out this bitch.
Now it do be fun when you drunk. Like, look,
six shooter.
Tequila Earl disagrees with me right now. But on some real shit, Tequila Earl like, shut up, nigga. Nah. But at the end of the day, I feel like, no, she's not a deadbeat. And I feel like she just is. I would rather, I know a lot of people don't want to talk about shit like that, but I'd rather you get rid of the child or put the baby up for adoption instead of putting the child in a worse situation. Like the baby ain't decided to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't want to be here, so don't put them through no bullshit just because you want to be spiteful or you want to. You know what I'm saying? You just want to. I'm strong. I can do this other. No, you know what I'm saying? So just I don't think they're a deadbeat. That's all I'm gonna say.
For once, I actually agree with you.
I have sense sometimes, man. I told
100%.
You
Proud of
you ain't agree with me.
Here's the opinion of the night, Slim.
Yeah, I agree with you.
My dog Muji.
No, he took the words right out my mouth though, for real.
That's all right.
I don't think she a deadbeat for that. Like he said everything.
Everything.
Right. He said everything right.
When it comes to having an abortion, that's really a very conscious decision.
But women had these kids for the right reason.
Yeah, I no. Mm-hmm.
Man, don't
shut
think
the fuck up.
Don't think
I was doing good.
Don't
Bitch.
think. Listen, females. Don't think that just because you had that baby is gonna change anything between you and that man. If you don't want that shit to change, it's not gonna happen.
When you get pregnant, people show you who they really are.
It's not gonna happen. It's
People
not
show
gonna
you
go
they
the
really
way
are.
you think it's gonna go. Trust me.
You looked at me.
It's not gonna go the way that you think it's gonna
All
go.
right, so listen, y'all. Let's flip the script, Charlie.
Okay.
Real fast. I'm gonna make it fast. So we understood from the women point of view, far as the, you know what I'm saying, the abortion. Did that make the father a deadbeat? But say the roles are reversed now. Say I'm gonna use Muji for example.
Okay.
Say Muji in his situation, they get pregnant. This general terms. General
Are he
terms.
pregnant? Is this an announcement?
No, shut up. Muji Him and his girl told Muji that she pregnant. He gets excited. He's excited. He tell his mate, tell all of us, yeah, I'm about to be a dad. This is my first kid. Woo, woo, woo. His girl come to him and say she don't want to have a kid. He say, I don't, he say, nah, I wanted you to have a baby. Like, I don't believe in abortion. Same shit he said. I don't believe in abortions. Nah, fuck that. This is my body. It's my choice. I'm not gonna go as far to say she a deadbeat mother. This their first kid. But can he look at her crazy? Or can he look at her and be like, bitch, you wild as shit?
Nah, you gotta respect it.
You
gotta respect
She's
it.
gonna be carrying the baby, so
You gotta respect that shit,
say.
bro. Ain't nothing you can say to flip that shit. You gotta respect it.
But when they both laid down like that. They
And
both,
she made the
like when Rennie said, y'all should have wear condoms. They both made their conscious decision.
But the decision don't come on you. Are you going through that shit? Are you
No,
about to be the one to lay on that
point,
table
but
take that pill to kill your kid?
So what decision does the
Gladly.
man have?
I guess that's
None.
not
He
on
We
you.
don't
literally
have no.
has
We don't
none.
have
No
no
power.
No,
decision.
honestly,
None.
honestly speaking, and not even to sound like a bitch or nothing, but when it comes to a woman's body and pregnancy, a man really don't have no say so in that.
It's
None.
whatever y'all want.
So
None.
it's whatever we want to do because it's
None.
our body. Like we can't tell you niggas what to do with your dick. So you're
We can
definitely
take
not.
But
into
if he don't agree with it,
consideration of
not
what you-
saying
we can-
y'all.
we can be.
All you
Hold
can
on,
do-
hold
still
on,
not
hold on.
agree with
If he don't agree with it, not saying y'all, of course. If he don't agree with it though, in a general sense, a man don't agree with it, then he's a deadbeat though.
No,
No, that's not- that's
I
not
said
the
a
case.
general sense. That's
It's-
how a lot of
he's
women
not a
do
dead-
it.
That is how a lot of women.
That's
think
how a
that.
lot
A
of
lot of
women
women
play
do
it.
that, but in actuality, like
How your
at the end
deadbeat
of
if
the
she
day,
ain't had a
like,
kid?
No,
Yeah.
no. He's talking about something else. I know what
Yes.
he's talking about.
okay,
Follow.
but in this
Keep up.
in this scenario,
Oh.
in this
My bad.
scenario, you're saying is she wild for
Not
know
wanting to
not
have
going
the-
to not wanting to have the baby? No, she's not, because if they already had the conversation prior to that they didn't want it, that she wasn't ready for kids or whatever the fact the case may be, or even if they never had the conversation and she decided like I'm not really ready for a kid, he should respect that, because
But
you
honestly,
should want
even
a
though
woman
Rennie-
who
even-
are
let's just
ready,
say-
who's ready.
Let's just say they were both on the same page about having a kid, and then the time it actually presents itself and she actually gets pregnant, she has 100%
she's a liar.
of right to change
a
her
liar.
mind
Yeah, she can
at
change her
any
mind.
moment.
She's
You
a
know,
liar.
But what if? But
I
I'm just
probably
saying.
feel some type of way.
Yeah.
after that,
If we
man.
if we
Right,
made
yeah.
I wouldn't
Like,
blame you.
if we
I
had,
wouldn't
if
blame
we
you.
had
made
a
a decision,
conversation about
oh,
the
yeah.
shit,
Hell
and then
yeah.
now
Yeah, we
you
breaking
get-
up. We
nah,
breaking up.
I-
Yeah, we
Yeah,
breaking
I'm
up.
done with
I
you.
feel-
No,
yeah.
you're a
I
liar.
feel- I feel type of way.
You're a
about
liar
that.
and you don't
I
stick
feel
to your
type of way
word.
about that. If
That's
we
real
talked
shit, though.
about it, like we had a discussion, we know what we doing. Now you get
What
pregnant.
if it was a life altering decision, like if
That's
she gotta,
different, though.
That's different.
you know,
That's different.
Come
Come
on,
on,
that's
come
That's
on.
different.
Come on, you
Yeah,
bring
I
you
want
bring
my
you
bitch
bringing
to
the
be
two.
here, shit.
You bringing the two.
I don't want you
two-
to.
She gonna make sure women look good in this situation.
all the time.
She gonna make
all
sure.
the time.
But nah, but on some real shit, as a
Fuck
man, when it come to women and pregnancy, all you can do is voice your opinion. It's on them whether they want to listen to that shit or not. All you can do is be honest.
I just
So,
want y'all
like-
to know,
Hey.
Rennie don't believe in abortions. You get me pregnant, you gonna be a daddy. Congratulations.
Let me tell you something. Me, I'm going to the clinic.
They call
I
her
do
chop
not
chop
care.
shawty.
Hopefully,
So-
hopefully,
so-
it don't get
so-
to that
so
point.
If you
but
get fucked up one night and go have a one night stand, you get pregnant, you gonna keep it.
Plan B.
I wouldn't do that. I never get fucked up.
That
to the
is
point
a
that,
good ass answer.
Like
She
I've
good, ain't
only.
You did this before.
She good, ain't
No,
she?
You did this
honestly,
before.
I've only been. Listen, I told him before, even when I was fucked up, like blacked out drunk at the pool party before, I had no recollection of what happened that night. However, like even if I was like, I know for a fact, I know my body enough, or I know me enough to know, like I'm not just going for that. Like no, I'm sorry, don't fucking touch me.
But you said you blacked out though.
I blacked out, and that's
You
I mean,
might-
that's different
You might
because
not have been going
That,
for it, but the
okay,
nigga
if
might
I
have been
blacked
going
out
for it.
drunk
Hold
and
on.
if I got blacked out drunk and I find out that I'm pregnant, I'm not getting rid of the baby. I'm sorry. Like I don't believe in abortion. So if I technically got raped, I'm not gonna get rid of my
So
baby
you about to
because I
have
got raped.
Olivia Benson out here.
Because
That's what you about to
I have a cousin who's a product of rape, and her mother didn't get rid of her. So if her mother got rid of her, I wouldn't have a best friend. So at the end of the day, like you know, like I'm not with that. Like I can't blame a child for what I went through. I'ma
That's
still
right.
I'ma
Fucking
still open my
amazing.
baby with open arms, regardless of my situation, because that's just how I am.
All I'm gonna say is that shit sound good coming out your lips until it happen.
It's not gonna happen. Cause
I'm
they
just
go
saying,
together.
like it's not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
we
Because they go together.
They go
Like,
together.
But they go
Real
together.
man, real
Testing
man.
is rigged.
They go together, but they don't go here. So
But,
we're
but
not.
if he's saying like,
We
my
not-
thing is, if he's saying it
We
like,
not
if I
worried.
got fucked up and had a one night stand. First of all, I'm not getting fucked up to the point that I'm gonna have a one night stand and then not use protection. I wouldn't even have a one night stand anyway.
I'm about to say.
I'm about to say,
I
time out.
drunk.
You add to it every
I
time you
wanna
come back.
like
some
you.
real
That
shit,
man walking
on
from
some
the
real
club.
I wouldn't like you.
I'm
You
you
add
always
to it
drunk
every
and
time
shit,
you
but
come
still
back. I
on
don't
my
like that
shit
for you.
'cause I gotta knock
If
a
I get that
motherfucker
fried, I'm gonna be
out.
around some
Yeah.
people that I know. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I was about to say I would be
Yeah.
out with somebody
Yeah, I
I
ain't
know.
gonna- I
if
ain't gonna
I'm
get drunk that
knowing
drunk
that
around
I
somebody I
want
don't
sex a
really
big
know
after or
anyway, so.
something. I gotta be with somebody.
And move, she
that I
keep
like.
adding
gotta
to
be
it
with
every
somebody
time
I
she
like.
come
I'm
back.
serious.
First it was I'm never gonna do that. Now it's if I do that, I'm gonna wear a condom. Like
It's
now, like every
unreal,
time you
though.
come
No,
back, you
I'm
add
not,
some
no.
shit.
The point is, I never said I would allow it. I'm not doing a one night stand. I've never done one, and I'm never gonna do one.
Nah, but at the end of the day, though, for real, I just feel like we're all adults now, and even if you aren't and you're watching this show, I just feel like we already said it. Like, if you're gonna have sex, man, just think about your future before you. I know it's hard to realize that shit right now, but just think about. You got to sometimes think about what's gonna happen down the road before you even start what you doing at that moment. You know what I'm saying? If you don't see yourself being a parent with that person, if you don't see yourself being a parent with that person, put a condom on some real shit.
Birth control too, if you like the yogi
Yeah,
beer.
on some real shit. Make sure you make wise decisions and choose wisely, man. On some
Speaking
real
of
shit.
choosing
IUD.
wisely, y'all.
Oh shit!
Speaking of, matter of fact, say it one more time. I don't think they
I
heard.
said make sure you make wise decisions and choose wisely.
Speaking of choosing wisely, Charlie, we're gonna be talking about a choice and toxic letters. Slim, y'all ready? Y'all ready, Charlie?
I like that one. That was cute.
I know the drill.
21.
I'm gonna say this bitch one time. One time only, home. Y'all like this jump? This jump crank. That's that motherfucking cootie. That shit crank.
Sound like a Dolph song.
Yeah, he just weird.
Yeah, for sure.
That's hard. I'm starting motherfucking toxic letter wave.
Toxic,
Yeah, oh,
bitch,
yeah,
toxic.
thugger.
Toxic.
Yeah, thugger.
Toxic, bitch, toxic. Yeah.
They dance until they hit his letter.
Well, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let her rip.
Look, boy. You just. He thought about that too. He thought, well, let her rip.
That was off the dome.
Oh, y'all. The title of this letter is called. The title of this letter, man, is called "That's My Child."
Oh hell!
That's-
Oh no! I don't
That's my child.
It probably
Listen
ain't.
up, man.
It
Listen.
probably ain't.
Are y'all ready? There it go. Me and my girl have been together for over 10 years. We have 3 kids together. Last year, I found out that our oldest child isn't my biological child. Back in the go-go days when we were young, hear me out. Back in the go-go days when we were young, me and my girl was both doing our thing, but we have forgave each other. Me and her made a pact that we wouldn't tell him about the child. P.S. Now that I know who is the father, she does look like him. But that's my child. Should he tell the biological father that he has a kid out here? Or not? He need help.
Not
How old is
TJ.
the kid?
How old is the kid?
It's the first child, so I think the kid's about 9, 10.
How
They
old
got
is the
three. They
kid?
got 3 kids ago. It's the first child, though. I think
How
it's
old
about
is
9 or
the kid?
10.
9 or 10. This is difficult.
I mean,
man.
9 or 10. I mean, yeah, because I ain't even going to hold y'all, yo. Like, rest in peace, Ma. I love you, girl. But let me tell you something. Well, all right, so real shit. I grew up till I was 7 thinking my stepfather was my father.
I've been through the same shit.
My
I've been through the
real
same shit.
father, and he died too. I love you,
Yeah,
cuz.
I-
My
I- I
bad,
went
but
through the same
whatever.
shit.
My real father, I thought he was my Uncle James. I was
Oh,
calling him.
shit.
You know how you like your mom and shit had friends, and you be like, "That's your uncle and shit." But it's a whole backstory behind that. But we can get into all
Yeah,
that.
that
So
ain't
your
back in
father
time.
was your uncle?
He wasn't my real uncle. No, not no incest shit. No,
Oh,
it never gave. Anywho, that's my face I make when I'm like, No, my father was my father, but okay. So the backstory, y'all. Okay,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
older sister, my mama told my father that was his baby. It wasn't, And so when I came, he like, fuck you, bitch. Ain't my baby either. Ooh, I'm sorry, little baby. Praise God. Anywho, so he's like, okay, but then when he started to see, 7 years old, he like, all right, let's go take the DNA test. We went to take the DNA test, and I was his child. So I'm just like, but my stepfather, though, he was in my life from the time I came out the coochie. You know what I'm saying? He was right there. He knew I was going to be hard-headed, all of that, which I am. However, he didn't want her to tell him, like, hey, this your baby. He was like, fuck it, this my baby. But she did anyway. But it did make my stepfather grow some form of resentment against me, I guess.
But it's not your fault, though.
It's not. But he just was like, bitch, that's my baby. Why would you tell him that? Now,
I
since
got
you
you.
told him,
That's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? But honestly, I
Damn.
think my mother was cheating on my stepfather with my father. My bad. Praise God. But anywho, so of course, you know what? I was a side bitch baby, y'all. I was. And I think that's what happened. So I believe, let them 9 or 10, 16, 17, nah. It's too late. He already done raised the baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I was on some real
yeah,
shit. That's
true.
what I was gonna say. I agree with TJ because like,
They ain't hear what he said.
huh?
They didn't hear him.
Yes, you did. You said
Oh, yeah.
even at 10.
But no, I feel like at a certain age, it's like what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Especially if the non-biological father, I think I said it right. The father that's not the biological father, especially if he's cool with it. I mean, if he don't know nothing, just let that man live in peace on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Why ruin somebody else's life because you fucked up?
Damn.
On some real shit. I mean that
You
shit from
don't
the
think
bottom
they
of my
deserve
heart.
to know the truth?
On some real shit, like you don't understand. Like if you got a good man right there that's doing everything, fuck that shit. Like
Damn.
it ain't no point of trying to, because I went through the same shit. I mean, my mother told me when I was 16, she was like, yeah, that nigga not your father. And I'm like, bitch,
Damn.
like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she said, your father in Atlanta somewhere having
I'm
it
an
up.
saying.
advocate for the truth, though. I think that they deserve to know the truth. It doesn't matter how old the kid is.
If I had a child out
You
here,
deal with the
I
aftermath
would
after
wanna know.
that.
Wait, for the letter, I just wanted to know one thing. You said, so does the biological father knows?
He don't know.
He don't know, but the nigga that's her
So-
stepfather does know.
So in the letter, right?
Yeah, my
Him
bad.
and
'Cause
the-
that's
No,
that
it's
messed
cool.
me up.
Him and his girl made a pact.
So
That
the
they want- they
stepfather
wouldn't-
and the pact,
You're-
and his baby mother.
Yeah, the stepfather.
okay,
That
cool,
he
cool,
just
cool.
found out that his oldest kid wasn't he.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, so
but
if
they
he
made a
cool with it,
pact.
that just goes to my point. If
But
nigga
the
cool with it,
biological father
fuck that
don't
nigga.
know.
Fuck
It
that
ain't-
nigga
it's
for
not.
what?
It's not.
Like,
Fuck that
It's
nigga.
not like he
It's
know
not-
already.
what do he need to know for?
Man, you trip because that's his child.
So
Fuck
the
you talking
fuck
about?
what?
If I got a child, bro, I'm
ain't
gonna
know
want
for
to know.
10 years.
I want to know.
But
But
that's
you
that's
not
not
your kid.
that's
Man,
not
y'all
his
tripping
fault
like
though.
shit.
That's
That's
not your
because
kid.
he
That's
didn't
not
know
his
the
fault.
truth.
That's not your kid. Yeah, that's not your kid. What the fuck do it matter?
I mean,
Fuck,
me
huh?
personally.
No,
It's your kid
no,
'cause
it
you,
is
No,
his
I'm
kid.
saying it's your kid because you put your dick inside that bitch. That's it. That's not your kid. You ain't did shit for 10
But
years.
the
What
shit,
fuck
but
it
she
matter?
ain't never tell him that he don't
So
know.
But I was about to say, you got situations where you got some bitter bitches that are just off the strength, be like, man, fuck you.
But that's
get out my
different though.
baby
That's why I
life,
asked
get out
about. That's why I
everybody
asked about
life.
clarity because she said the nigga that's already there made a pact with her
Yeah.
and said we don't gotta tell her shit. If y'all made a pact together, don't tell me shit. Then I'm cool.
That's her father to her knowledge.
Yeah, that's her father. That's her father.
Me
If you
personally-
don't know nothing, how you gonna get mad at a bitch if you don't know nothing?
Yeah, if you don't know it.
Yeah, talk about that's my kid. How the fuck you know? Ain't nobody
Yeah.
tell you.
So
That's
y'all
different.
don't think
That's
y'all
different.
think that's kind of like
They
ain't no
wild.
morals in that shit.
They
Like
wild.
No,
like
I mean,
she like the
for what?
like stop thinking about yourself for a minute. Think about the child. Like you don't think the child deserve to know who their real father when they
father
grow up.
is.
No, listen.
father is.
No, that's
Listen,
not
listen.
true.
When they grow up and they don't might not see the features that she might see in her siblings and her father, it might cause
I would be
concern.
pointing
What if you
fingers
don't
at
even
the
like your
parent.
real
No,
dad?
because the parent has a choice.
That's-
They fuck their own child's life up. I'm gonna be looking at them crazy
I'm just
because
saying.
they, as a
I don't
parent,
see it as
you
fucking
should
You
have
meet
told
this
your
nigga, you be like, I don't
child
even like this nigga.
who the biological father, who your
I agree
biological
with Jay.
father
That
is. So
moves
it
you.
ain't
I agree.
nobody else's fault. But whoever knew, if you as a mother and you know that's not the baby father, your child needs to know who their father is.
Why
I
ruin
agree.
their life?
I agree.
Why fuck them up though?
So you need to
That might
that's
not
what I'm
fuck 'em
saying.
up, though.
Tell
You
them
don't know,
early.
bruh.
I
Tell,
don't
as soon
think-
as they can understand and understand the aspects of life, let them know who their real father is. They
I
deserve
agree.
to know.
I disagree.
That way
agree.
nobody gets fucked up. They
I
know
feel
from the
like if
jump
you
and they
know
know
your
the
kid-
truth.
If you know that's not your kid father, like you know it's a possibility. It's not. It's best to get it out there early.
Early, yeah. If
Rather
it's
than
early,
to wait
yeah.
till the kid is up in age
Yeah.
because I don't think even up in age, I don't think.
Like,
the
yeah,
kids
or you
give a
gonna fuck their life.
to be
You fucked their
honest.
life up the moment when you didn't tell your child the
You don't-
truth.
It's not
I
necessarily
don't
fucking
agree with
them up.
that. I don't agree with that.
I don't think it's no age limit. I think a father should know.
Yeah, because what if they need bone marrow or some shit like that, and
They
then
need
it's
what?
not bone marrow,
Oh, okay.
and it's not,
Like, you
and
need
that's not
bone
your
marrow.
father.
All right, now in situations like that, yeah, that does make sense. Though.
Like,
I
So
agree
you-
with
It's
that.
so
not
you
your
can
father,
recant
so
your
he can't even
statement.
give you
No, I mean,
bone
I could be
marrow.
wrong sometimes. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Look, that do make sense. But I honestly feel like that is a serious situation. But I feel like you tell that motherfucker when y'all get there. If she like 45 and she need a bone marrow transplant, be like, you know, your father ain't really your father before you get this shit.
Yeah, she should
You know what I'm
steal
saying?
your ass.
I'm on some real
Yeah,
shit.
because-
I'm on some
Yeah.
real
Hit
shit.
your ass.
But I feel like if a kid,
Because what if her real father died?
but if a kid, then you ain't gonna get no bone
That's
marrow
what I was about to
transplant.
say.
You gonna
It
die
might be
too.
different circumstances.
Exactly.
And then the sad thing is,
Now
both
she
of,
gonna
both of
roll
y'all
your
are parents
ass.
though.
So
when y'all
what-
saying
and
this. Y'all,
if-
so you got a child on here. You wouldn't.
Look, oh no, I'm saying some real shit. If my kid is 10, 11, and what the fuck am I gonna do now?
Be
I
her
wanna-
father.
No, I don't. Why? Why? I have a whole nother life. I got a whole nother life that I built without knowing shit. If I know this kid was
Wow.
mine from day one, okay, cool. I built my life around that.
But now you know
No,
it's
don't
yours
put
from
that,
year
don't put
10.
that burden on me because you waited so
That's
fucking
the
long.
definition.
But
Definition
it's
of
not
marriage.
about you.
It's-
You
it's
can't-
And it's
not-
not
it's
about
not-
it's about the
It
kid.
is about me.
He's
It's
serious
not.
right
It's
now.
not.
I'm that serious.
I know.
I don't give
Can I
But
say
it's about the
something?
kid. It's about the kid though.
Can I say something?
Where you don't where your kid where the kid wants to know.
I
If
want
your
to say
if your
something.
kid is in a good situation, don't tell me I'm
I
their father
wanna
because I'll be
say
like, fuck that
something.
shit. It's
I
gonna be a
didn't
bad situation
listen,
after that.
Earl. I didn't meet my
Well,
dad
shit.
until I was 7 years old. Like I didn't
That's
meet
good
him
for
until
you,
I was
baby.
7.
I still ain't met mine.
So I feel like personally,
I still ain't
Tell
met
me
mine.
that's good for
shit.
you, baby.
I don't think it's a life. I don't think it's a life altering decision when your kid find out later on that that's their father. Like I don't think it's life altering. So I don't think. No, I don't think. I think
Why
because
you
you gotta
saying-
know.
why you
It's not
saying
about
fucking them
fucking
up?
it up. They need
It's
to know
not
the
about
truth.
fucking it
Can I be 100% transparent? On
Go
some
ahead.
real shit, that means that like I agree 100% because when my mom told me, ever since that moment, it's just I be feeling like I'm alone in my own fucking family. That shit fucks you up. So why ruin that? If my mother would have never told me, I would have thought this dumbass nigga that she been saying my father for a million years was my fucking father. I would have been happy with
You
life.
can't- you
No,
can't-
I'm not
You-
done
you-
talking.
No,
I'm
no,
not
wait,
done
but
talking.
no,
I'm not
but
done
you're
talking.
wrong though.
I'm not done talking. How the fuck you gonna tell
You
me? And I
got-
went through it.
This is
I-
his
it don't
personal
matter.
experience.
How you gonna tell me
This
I'm
is-
wrong?
You
this is
can't
his
base your
personal
emotions
experience.
off a kid though. You can't base your emotions off your kid's emotions.
Nigga
Kids
told me
got
Just
what
emotions.
because
going
you
through
felt
is
like
wrong.
that don't mean your kids gonna
You
feel
ain't
like
let me
that.
I
finish.
think it's
Well, I
because
heard
he
that.
was
I didn't agree with
negatively-
that
he
part,
was
so I had to
negatively affected by
check
the
that part,
decision.
'cause I didn't agree with that
So
part.
that's why
What
he
you
feels
mean?
Like
like
what if,
that.
now what if, now in my mind, I'm like, what if I meet this new nigga and I don't even like this nigga?
I don't like
Like
my
some time.
father.
I'm gonna want my
It's a
old
waste of
dad back.
time.
I'm
I
I
gonna
don't
be like,
really like
I'm gonna
my
be,
father.
It's
I
not
do
a waste
have
of
father.
time,
in my
bro.
mind,
Yes, you
I'm
do.
gonna be like,
I
nigga,
don't-
my
no,
old
listen,
dad, my
my
father.
father is
I don't know you.
My
I want
father
my old
cool.
dad.
It's
I don't
my
know you.
uncles who I fuck with.
I want my old dad.
Like, my
I don't know
uncles
you.
is
I want my
lit.
fake dad.
Like,
I want my fake dad.
no,
I
I'm
want my
saying
fake
my
dad.
uncles
I
is
don't-
lit.
I don't want
My
the real.
uncles
I want
lit.
daddy like.
My
Daddy
father
like
is
shit.
Right.
I don't want daddy hoe. I want daddy
I
like.
don't, like I mean, okay, I like my father, but it's just like I just don't
He
like
watching the
how
show, you
he
better say
is
that.
as a person because it's like for
Why he ain't
him.
bail you out of jail? So
No, he didn't bail
You
me
said
out
what?
of jail that time. We was doing a little game where I was like, yeah, you got to bail me out of jail type shit.
He curried you?
No, he ain't curried me. He just like, all right, got you. But I ain't hear from him until I called.
Yeah, he carried her.
So it's just
Yeah.
like,
that's some shit I
like
do.
one
that's-
day,
that's me.
it's like literally
me.
one
Yeah.
day he called me and was like, yeah, you don't call your father. Nigga, you've been
We need to run that game
absent
night
for
back
25
ASAP.
years. Why the fuck am I building,
shit was
why the
funny
fuck
as
am I the
fuck.
one reaching out to build a relationship with you and you disappeared? Nigga, you my father.
Nah, I'm just saying. What if your kid don't like their new daddy?
Listen.
At least they know who the real daddy
Hey,
is.
Exactly.
let them make
Ain't
the
about
choice.
whether they
I
like
feel
him or
like
not.
it's
Let them
some
make the
shit that
choice.
the parent is trying to clear their conscience, so they putting that shit on their kid. Don't put that shit on your fucking kid. If your kid is having a good life and they fine, don't fucking put that shit on your kid just to clear
Do
your
you
conscience.
think that
before
Where if your
they're
kid
trying
having
to
a bad
put- Why
life?
do you think that they're trying to
Where
put
if
a
he's having a
burden
bad
on you,
life?
though?
I never woke up and told I wonder
Why
if
do
my
you feel
dad
like
my
they
real
would be trying to
dad.
put
I
a
never
burden on
never
you, though?
woke
Do you
up and
think
thought
that-
that.
why do you think that they were trying to put a burden on you because they were telling you the truth?
Because
Do
it's
you
a
think that
burden
that was
on
their
them.
promoting.
It's a burden on them.
'Cause
If
you
they
been
wanna
told
clear
me the
their
truth.
conscience, you could have been told me. You could have been let me know when I was a child. Why the
Yeah.
fuck you wait this fucking long?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Where
Like,
if the
that
child is
I
having a
can
if it's
Yeah.
bad
early,
life?
if it's early, yes. But don't wait till this kid old enough and they realize see this person as they fucking dad. Like, don't ruin that kid life like that, bro. At this point, it is what it is, and it's your fault. Don't put that shit on no kid.
Pause.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm about to speak on that real
Okay.
bad.
All right,
Go ahead,
uh-oh.
Thugger.
She been waiting to say something too. My bad.
Real
Go ahead,
bad.
Thugger.
Anywho, sorry, nah, I'm a little drunk. Anywho, it is, and the margarita pictures. However, though, I don't really agree with that. I mean, I do a little bit. I get what you're saying because I actually dated a guy that has resentment towards his mom still now. He's 30-something. You know what I'm saying? So now he has resentment towards his mom because she waited until he was fucking 25 or whatever to tell him, like, hey, your daddy ain't dead. This nigga right here, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but like, but think like, nah. So me as a mom, right? Nah, but listen, though. This the thing about it, though. You don't know what you are alive. Oh, shit, that happened to you.
Me too, nigga.
I'm sorry,
Niggas
bro.
really be
Shit.
going through this shit,
Power
bro.
to
That
the
shit
people.
crazy.
My bad.
It's a
But
pandemic.
no, but it, like, for me, I just look at it because I have a lot of friends or, like, associates that I have been around and females, older friends and shit, who have been through traumatic experiences with their child's dad. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's like maybe you don't want to let them know, like, hey, this is your dad, but we had to get away from your dad because your dad was fucking me up every day, or your dad was fucking you up as a kid. You know what I'm saying? But like you
feel
just
like that's
never
different.
know what somebody might have went through with that person to
That's
make them
different,
do
but
that.
still they need to know who their father is.
No, absolutely,
Like-
and I totally agree with that. But I'm just saying, as far as that, if you, at least for me, I would tell like, hey, baby, this your dad. I'm not gonna hold you. Your dad was on
Well.
this, that, and this and third.
Because he deserved
This
to
ain't
know.
gonna be your dad no more.
No, if your kid,
This
if
should be
your
that.
child is a kid, I feel like that's some shit you shouldn't tell them. Like, look, this just your father.
Yeah,
Like all the necessary details, like you don't have to tell them all that shit.
and
because-
that's why we wait until they get
yeah,
old
you
enough
just
to
let them
understand.
get older and see who they is.
You
Like,
know what
Man.
I'm saying? They're
That's just like-
children. How the fuck is a
I'm
child,
gonna
a
shut up.
7-year-old,
I'm gonna go ahead and
gonna
shut up right now, so I
understand
won't
that,
be a
hey,
clip next
your
week.
daddy be whooping my ass. This is what's happening.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I understand that.
You want to see me with a
But that's
blackout
I
today
feel
and
like that's a
tomorrow,
different
or you want to
situation.
just go on? No, but it is.
I feel like that's a
It
different
is, but
situation.
honestly, it's
But I get what y'all
majority of
saying,
the
though, yeah.
situations
I get what y'all
that's
saying,
going
though.
on right now
Yeah, I get what y'all
currently.
saying.
No funny.
mean,
It's
that's
a
cool.
lot of women beaters out here
I'ma
that
go-
be like
hey,
real
Ryan,
life crushing their
I'm gonna
baby
go ahead and
mothers.
just step out right here, so I
I don't
won't
like
Well,
this shit, but
I
I
really
won't
feel
be a
like
clip.
you have lady
I won't be a
every
clip
child
next week.
deserves to know. You deserve to know as a child. Your mom, I'm gonna say, your mom should have told you who your real father
I
was when
agree.
you was
Yeah,
younger.
fuck
Like
yeah.
that's fucked
I wish
up.
I would have fucking known.
That's a long time to wait to tell
Yeah.
somebody who your real father
That shit,
is.
yeah,
you know?
that shit really affects you. Like if unless you actually, I'm not trying like single nobody up, but unless you actually been through that shit, you can't tell nobody how the kid is gonna feel.
Yeah.
And that's the I mean, I might have.
You don't know how the kid
I
gonna
might have
feel.
said that wrong, but look, nigga, if I went through it, I know how one kid felt. Me,
Right,
nigga.
but you don't know how
No, but
your
I'm saying,
kid
but
feel.
You don't understand.
Was
bro.
you a kid though?
I was 16. I was.
You
I was
wasn't a
16.
kid.
I was.
Nah,
I
you
was
wasn't
still a
no
kid.
more,
I,
boy.
You wasn't a
yeah, I was
kid.
like,
You
I
was a
still,
teenager.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We
I was
we
7.
we grown
I
at
was
11.
7.
Yeah.
I was
No, the fuck we
I
not.
say, boy, was
the
you
fuck we
fucking
not?
at 16?
We grown at
I
11.
was 18.
I was 7. So
Goddamn
I
lie.
I swear to
Nah, he
God,
dead
18
ass
and a half.
serious.
18 and a half.
He
On my mother.
to a cougar.
Alright.
I
Like
love
tonight.
that.
I just like believe you because
I hold my son
he
with
been
that
telling
long.
that
Let me tell
same
you
story for a
something.
minute, so it got to be true.
It's not a lie, bro. It's
Nah, he
not
not
a lie.
lying. He really not lying.
That is
18.
18 and a half, bro.
Now, and me
That's
on
why
the
I'm so,
other
that's why I'm
hand,
so wholesome, nigga.
See, now I keep having babies.
Wholesome. You said
All right, y'all,
wholesome.
look.
Oh,
TJ, you don't need to say nothing
Both
because you
of
was a victim.
Listen, Earl, you got any last words, bro?
If you want to be a hoe, let it go.
You get caught. You know what? I'm not.
Y'all cracking the fuck up, so who's the corner?
laughing up because it was
I
corny
didn't
as
crack the
shit.
fuck up.
I
If
just
you
wanna-
know, you know.
I
I was
approve
looking
that
at my
message.
phone. I didn't laugh.
Give me some, dog. No, I'm gonna do
I
the
approve
women
that
last in
message.
their own little set. Would you give me some?
My whole thing is, look, tell the truth.
Oh shit!
No, it ain't nothing. Tell the truth, man. Just tell the truth. That's it.
Truth is
Tell
set
the
you free,
truth.
y'all.
and
Just
living
tell the
your
truth.
truth.
Off bucks,
And,
though.
and,
Don't
and,
wait.
and living your
See,
truth.
it's a difference
Living
between
your
telling
truth.
the truth and living in it. I
Man,
might
tell
tell
the
it,
truth.
but I don't know if I'm
My
gonna live in it.
last
Tell the
word-
truth.
I'm
Truth is the
I
truth.
tell
You
you.
living in it already.
I
My
tell you.
man.
gonna
Living
tell
in
you.
the
I'm gonna
truth.
tell you
Right.
the truth.
I
But
mean,
Everybody
Brittany,
just
Brittany,
don't
gonna wake up
go
with
ahead.
the truth.
I'm going to say,
Heather Headley?
what?
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Nah, the
walk
nigga be
with me.
singing while they be.
All right, listen. When it comes to your child father, if you don't know, use a hoe. So listen, use a condom when you know. When you don't know, whatever.
Oh, what?
What? Everybody.
Don't take no advice from
Yeah,
It
her.
was
I
that
was-
third line.
Don't take no advice from her.
Trap, save us. Say something.
You want to to be a hoe, be a smart
So
one.
we just
There
going to
we
stay
go.
right
You
You
there.
have options.
I be setting the mood.
You have
Yeah, we
options.
set the whole mood.
Setting the whole mood.
Yeah.
That's why I love being a woman because we have options.
I thought
and
you
the
was
men
gonna say that's why I
don't
love
because they
being
don't
a
deserve shit.
They got options.
Hey, wait. What? Jay, what?
You
I
want
thought you
to
about to
love
say,
being
you
a
want to
hoe.
be
Love
what?
being a hoe. Hey, go ahead.
We have
All
options
right.
and y'all don't.
Who ain't got?
I said we
Right.
women,
I'm about
we
to say,
have
what?
All
options.
these niggas on the couch got options.
Wait.
Wait. Thugger.
Hey, yes.
Speak
Thugger.
for yourself.
All
Speak for
these
yourself.
niggas in the room got
Thugger.
We don't have none. I
Thugger.
have options in
So
food.
do your-
Everybody
Do
can
your
see
mother.
it.
I have options
Everybody.
in my menu.
Your
All right,
mother-
all the
Food.
hand clapping
That's
done.
it.
Thugger,
Food.
send us home, Charlie.
That's
Your
why you
last
smell
words,
like
please.
coochie.
Go ahead, Thugger. Go ahead, Thugger.
Brittany got chill.
Go ahead, Thugger.
Hold on, she got chill.
Go ahead. Hurry up, Thugger, before she get the Jordan.
Okay, in the name of Jesus. Okay. Last words. Listen, lady bitches. Go ahead and get y'all some birth control, and then be the slut you want to be, baby. Okay. Otherwise, real bad. Otherwise,
You on a Macarena?
no.
Oh.
I have the Paragon IUD.
That's the
I'm
one
not
that
gonna
go
lie,
been
it
there for 5
expired though.
years.
You said
But
the
anywho,
Paragon.
ladies, just get on the birth control or just, have sex with one consecutive person. That way you gonna know who your baby daddy is. My name's Octavia, and I clear
No
this
doubt.
message. All right, now.
Hey, whoa. Hey, y'all. So, this been another episode and shit.
We
Man.
out
This
this
been another
bitch.
episode. This been another episode. Thank you to my dog, Octavia, a.k.a.
Bye, y'all.
Slim Thugger. You know what I'm saying? For fucking with us, man. Fucking with the family and shit.
Yes, sir.
Before we go, man, each and every Tuesdays at 8 o'clock sharp, man. YouTube premiere. Each and every Tuesdays, please, man. Make sure you subscribe to us. YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook,
All
Twitter,
that
TikTok.
shit.
We on everything.
All that shit.
Any way you can pull up some shit, we
Talk
there.
to him, son.
We on everything.
Talk.
We on everything.
Talk to him,
For
son.
real.
Yeah.
Hear me.
Don DeMarco.
Where'd you
For real.
find this one, son?
Macarena. We love y'all.
No.
Bye. Asian fingers. Asian fingers. Asian fingers. Do it, Jay. Eat it. Yeah. Yeah, we back.
Jay Japanese though, ain't she?
Huh?